It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Sunday, the 18th of September. I'm Michael Groff. Dry conditions, temperatures just a little bit above normal again today and even into tomorrow. But moisture is on the increase across the state, leading to chances of showers and thunderstorms again over the southeast part of the state. We could even see an isolated storm today. Better chances tomorrow. But the big event for us, Tuesday, Wednesday, perhaps even into Thursday, at least a decent chance we could see some rain. Still some uncertainty regarding exactly where, when, and how much, but what else would you expect around here? So let's dive in and talk about it, shall we? Taking a look at that almanac from yesterday, 100 degrees, the afternoon high, 77 the morning low. Normal high, right about where we ought to be, 100, the normal low, 78. And as we take a look outside right now, here just after 11 a.m., sunny sky across the area. We're at 90 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew point at 43. It's fairly dry out there. Relative humidity, 20%. Winds are light. The barometer is steady. Here's the upper air look across the nation. We have high pressure situated over Texas and into the southeast U.S. Meanwhile, an unusually deep trough now setting up along the west coast, an upper low wrapping up there and pulling some significant moisture into parts of California and up into the Pacific Northwest. Some locally heavy rain will be possible over the next few days. Much needed, very beneficial rain there. And that same system will be pulling at least some moisture northward here, perhaps even from a tropical system, as you'll see in a moment. Here's the watch warning map. Things are extremely quiet across the nation. When I pulled this, there were dense fog advisories over parts of North Dakota. Those have since expired. And the convective outlook for today, the enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5 for severe storms for over parts of Iowa and Illinois, and chances of severe weather over the adjacent states. The tropics and the Atlantic Basin have been really quiet this season, and now we have Fiona, and this is out there, a tropical storm expected to become a hurricane as it approaches Puerto Rico and Hispaniola. And this, of course, we have hurricane warnings up for that right now. This is expected to remain hurricane strength, turning northward, eventually turning more toward the northeast. Luckily, despite all the clickbait that you've seen out there, despite all these different videos from even a few people that are respected meteorologists that say major hurricane could impact the east coast of the United States, we're not buying into all that. That's a bunch of nonsense, but this is expected to turn to the northeast, could impact Bermuda. Now, of course, as always, we want to watch these systems because every once in a while they do throw us a curveball, but that's what it appears right now. Closer to home, the tropics in the East Pacific, we have Tropical Storm Madeline near the Mexican Riviera that's well to the south of us. Now, this system is not going to directly impact us much in the way that Kay did, but still some moisture is expected to get injected into our flow here with this deep trough along the west coast. So we will see an increasing chance of showers and thunderstorms across Arizona and New Mexico over the next few days. And speaking of, here's the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Sunday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix generally under 1/4 of an inch. A bit more, of course, up across the high country and parts of southeast Arizona. Your amount will vary, and there are still quite a few uncertainties regarding this. We'll try to figure those out right now as we get to the models, have a look at things. This is the GFS. It is the 12Z run. This is valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Deep upper low off the California coast. Very unusual look for the middle of September. And a southwesterly flow here keeps things dry for now. But that flow is turning more southerly, and we'll start to see that moisture on the increase. So what it means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today, sunny sky in Phoenix. High temperatures around 100 to 103, and that's just a skosh above climatological averages. Tonight, mostly clear. Overnight lows in the 70s to near 80. Tomorrow, sunny sky again. And highs just above the century mark. Widely scattered showers and thunderstorms will fire up over east, central, southeast Arizona. And so we'll start to see those rain chances increasing. Humidity levels will start to pick up as well. By Tuesday, moisture continues to increase with our lows still off the California coast, southerly flow in place. So scattered showers and thunderstorms over the higher terrain, widely scattered showers and storms here in the lower deserts. For Tuesday, we're putting in a 20% chance of rain in Phoenix. Nothing to get too excited about. but temperatures will head down back toward the mid and upper 90s. And Wednesday, this looks like the best chance we'll have for storms. Now, the moisture gradient with this is going to be fairly tight. And what I mean by that is the deeper moisture plume from this system that's pulling all this moisture in here, it will be centered somewhere over central Arizona. West of that axis, not much to be had. Just a slight chance of showers and storms across southwest Arizona, maybe into southeast California. East of that kind of demarcation line there, you'll have better chances of showers and storms. That's going to be somewhere here over central Arizona. So for now, we're putting a 30% chance of rain in the forecast for Wednesday here in Phoenix. And there could be a few heavier downpours as well, especially over the higher terrain, and high temperatures falling back a couple of degrees further, probably in the mid-90s. More or less the same thing on Thursday. The GFS has trended a bit slower in ejecting the moisture out of here. So we'll continue with a 30% chance of showers and storms and high temperatures, again, mid-90s. Let's go to Friday. Still some widely scattered showers and storms in the eastern and southeastern portion of the state, but we should dry out, and high temperatures probably warming back to around 100 degrees. And then for next Saturday, highs upper 90s to about 102. The sky is mostly sunny. You'll notice here on the GFS, again, an isolated storm still possible in southeast Arizona. We just can't seem to get those rain chances out of there. That's not really a bad thing. Let's go out to a week from today. This is Sunday the 25th. High pressure is in control here across the southwest. That looks dry, and temperatures perhaps just a little above normal. Going out 10 days. This is Tuesday the 27th. High pressure centered over the southern and central plain states. Big ridge nosing all the way up into central and northern Canada. Meanwhile, a deep upper low as the pattern once again becomes highly amplified here for late September off of the Pacific Northwest. So perhaps more of a southerly flow coming back in. The GFS even suggests showers and storms coming back. Sort of a quasi-monsoonal look for us. Not exactly traditional in nature, but the result's still the same. There could be an isolated storm if this verifies, but that's way out there toward 10 days. That is essentially fantasy land. Now, as we take a look at rainfall for Phoenix coming off of the European ensemble. And hey, this goes into the month of October now. And rain amounts in Phoenix, the Euro is actually the most bullish. The ensemble here is the most bullish on precipitation, still showing the mean up around or just over 0.6 of an inch. Other ensembles and individual members and especially our deterministic models are less so, especially with this event coming up. Most of those show 1 to 2/10 of an inch. But if this does pan out, things could be pretty wet around here for a few days. And then temperatures off the European ensemble. And again, for the latter part of September, you really can't beat this. Highs mid-90s to around 100, 102 or so on most days. Overnight lows primarily in the 70s. The cooler valley spots, especially with dry air in here tonight, and then maybe down the road into next weekend or so, we could see some 60s. So we'll take that. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell. Leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. See, I see the live chat. It is, it's down there in the lower right there. I've figured out kind of how to put it on the screen now. My ability to read it, of course, there's not much to read there. This is an impromptu sort of live today. We've got me. We've got one other user in the chat right now. So that's how that goes. But I think I'm figuring this out as we go forward for these live videos. Anyway, do like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell so that whenever we post these brand new videos, these live videos, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, suggestions, your participation in the live chat, always appreciated. And music fans, check it out. Available 24/7, 365. It is my streaming station called KMGX. We play a ton of music. We have a lot of fun doing that. We consists of myself and the one and only Michelle, who are involved in the programming and operation of that station. So check it out. I leave a link to it down there in the description. All right. Thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support. Greatly appreciated. You guys be safe. Stay cool, stay hydrated out there. Have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Sunday.